أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Almighty God, creator and maker of the heavens and earth, thank you for all the wonderful blessings in which you bestowed upon us in this life and in the hereafter. As you forgive us for all our sins, we forgive those who sin against us. We seek refuge with you, for there is no refuge from you but to you. Thank you for clothing us without the use of ourselves and feeding us without the use of ourselves. That anything that is said today that brings upliftment to people come from you and you alone. And that anything that is considered to be, I guess, offensive, let it be from me and the Shaitan. I mean.
Appreciate that. Wow. So the first was in Arabic?
Yeah.
So when did you learn to speak Arabic?
I don't know. I just kind of like been hearing it all my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Born in New Orleans, but you was raised in Baton Rouge.
Yes, sir.
Take us back to your childhood. Do you have any favorite childhood memories?
My grandparents.
Mm-hmm. It's funny that you say that. I was raised by my grandparents. So let me ask you this, because my parents were in Chicago. My grandparents reared us and reared, whatever you want to say, in South Georgia. So you said your grandparents, they raised you. Were your parents around? Did you see them?
When I could.
What do you mean when you could?
My mama had me kind of young.
Yes.
And it's crazy that you asked me this type of question. Nobody ever asked me that. But my mother just came, I think that was last year. She just came to my house out here in California for the first time last year. We had a very estranged relationship,
Okay.
so to say.
You estranged from your mom?
And she told me that, not to get off subject, but she told me that my healing journey is what made her go on her healing journey.
Wow.
And I told her, I say, she broke down when I told her this. I say, Mama, you ain't make no mistake when you had me. I say, you ain't make no mistake when you had me. I say, if you think about it, you gave birth to a living legend. You know, and she broke down.
Interesting that you said
Not
that.
to get out, I hope I answered your question.
You did. Raised by your grandparents. What are some of the lessons that your grandparents taught you?
Always being respectful. That was the biggest thing, being respectful. Hard work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. I'm gonna get emotional, but it's a lot. Well, it's crazy that the voice inside me that talk to me, that motivate me, it sounds like my grandfather talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gonna work, go to work. If you gonna stay at home, stay at home. But if you stay at home, don't ask for no money. It's like that voice be inside me. Like when I get to the gym, sometimes I don't want to work out. Hey, that flow ain't gonna push yourself. What you gonna do? You gonna get it done or you gonna stay at it all day? Like, it just, like, it's, when he died, it's like his spirit, like, or energy or whatever just went inside me.
Wow. You mentioned that it was very, very hard. I was raised, me and my brother and sister was raised by grandparents, but I got an opportunity to experience my grandmother for 43 years. I had my grandfather for about 8. And it was very difficult. And, you know, people always ask you, well, Shannon, how did you get over you losing your grandmother? I said, you don't get over it. You just get better at dealing with it as time passes. As your grandmother, how old were you when your grandmother passed?
I forgot. It was emotional for me. I was about to go on stage. I was in, I had went back to Baton Rouge to do a concert.
Okay.
And they called me. They said, they say your grandmother just died. And I left.
Did you perform?
I still performed that night. I left the venue and I kind of took a picture, but they had her jaw. It's a long story anyway. I took a picture, but I covered her mouth when I took the picture. And I was like, that was my last memory of her, seeing her. And the internet had ridiculed me for it. They said I was trying to show off a watch, a little pussy-ass watch. Like, I ain't want to show my grandmother without her dentures in her mouth.
Right.
Like, I was still being respectful.
Do you remember the last conversation you had with your grandmother?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir. Excuse me, please forgive me.
You good? What was that conversation?
She told me she loved me and she was proud of me and she was glad I was home from jail. Yep.
Were you your grandmother's favorite?
I'm everybody's favorite. Say, oh, I'm everybody's favorite, though. Nah, though, I was her favorite, though.
I could tell. I can tell. You said the very first woman to ever break your heart was your mother. The only woman to love me was my grandmother. What was the relationship? You mentioned that your mom came out here for the first time last year, that she had been to see you in your new residence here in California. What was the relationship like with your mom growing up?
She was young and she did the best that she could. But I guess the best thing that she ever did was let me go stay with my grandmother.
Wow.
She did the best she could.
You feel she did the best that she could now as you've gotten older?
As I got older, yeah.
At the time, you didn't think she was doing the best she could.
I used to hate her.
Wow.
I used to hate my
Hate's
mother.
a strong word, Kev.
No, I used to hate my mother.
What was it? What wasn't she doing? Or what did you think she could have done better at that time as a child? Obviously now you know more. You're a parent yourself. I think you're a parent yourself, but you know what it entails to be a mother or a father. So what do you think your mother could have done differently, even at the young age?
Nothing. It's nothing that she could have did different. And most people that I talk to, they ask me being an overachiever, where it come from. And I just not diagnosed and got to the root of it doing the inner work. It come from my mother, and please, if they watching, don't look at me. Y'all, I love y'all. But the truth of the truth is, I was the black sheep, and the favoritism was shown to her other children.
Okay.
So me being an overachiever, I'm gonna show you how great I am. I took on like the persona of Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna show you how great I am. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how great I am. And I believe it came from me feeling as if she was showing her other children favoritism because she married their daddy. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I didn't feel like I belonged in that unit.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before two something.